Officer at Skyy Skill Academy. So I welcome Siddhant Sir to the podium. So hello, sir.
Hello, Tanmaya.
A very good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone. So thanks for the invitation for this session. I hope my presence will be definitely helping the existing students and the students present over here. So yeah, thank you so much for these invitations.
So, sir, first of all, I want to ask, sir, as I have gone through, through your profile, so I got through something that you have been a mechanical engineer before Skyy Skill Academy. So, how is the journey from mechanical engineer to the founder position of a company?
So if I frankly go on speaking regarding this journey of a total Skyy skill, it had been a very what I can say. This has been a very difficult pathway that we have covered. Me and my founder, Mr. Himanshu, we have covered a very difficult way, and a lot of hard work and a lot of downstream and upstream have come in between, and we have cleared all those things and come in front of this. So if I go on telling about my journey, I have been a mechanical engineer from NIST Parampur. I have passed my BTech in 2018. So after completing, I have joined a private sector job, and I was working there as a design engineer. So with the 3 to 4 months of job life, I found myself that there was no growth in my way of journey. So I left my job and I came down to Skyy Skill Academy, Skyrider Institution. It was eventually known as Skyrider Institution in 2018. I joined Himanshu sir, and we started the stream from there itself. The main fact of Skyy Skill Academy is because when even if the students those who are in the engineering mechanical background, they are going through their graduation. The things that is being taught in our college is all bookish thing, the theoretical thing. There is no practical exposure to whatever things we're learning. Like if we talk about a two-wheeler, we talk about a four-wheeler, we talk about any component. There is no practical exposure in our education system in India.
I agree to that actually.
Yes. So at that point of time, we both found that there should be something that should help the student, or that should help our student technically when they go to industry or when they are looking for any core sector job. There should be something that which should help them to uh, grasp that core sector job. So that's why eventually Skyrider Institution or Skyy Skill Academy was formed. So that's how my whole journey of Skyyskill started from 2018, and we have successfully completed 6 years of our journey, and now we are at this position of Skyyskill Academy. So it's all about the support of the students and all of your guys' support. So thank you all for this.
And I have also learned, sir, that you have completed more than 1 lakh student in skill development.
Yes. So eventually, when I say in 2018, we started the training programs with very short training programs like two-wheeler training program, four-wheeler training program, which I used to take up the classes of. I used to take the classes of the student, and I used to like motivate them like these jobs and how to crack jobs and how to go for the interviews. I used to motivate them because at that point of time, we had just started and we were in search of different types of resource person. So I was the one who was into this complete training, and I was handling the training program. So at that point of time, we started with a batch of around 30 to 40 students in 2018. And eventually, when students came to know about what is being done and how we are being going through Skyrider Institution, eventually the number of students started increasing. And by 2018 end, we started our first job reading program, that is automotive designing and manufacturing. So with a student of approximately 25 of a batch, we started. And eventually after that, the flow started and students recognized Skyrider as a best skill development platform, and the streak went on, and now we have completed a 1 lakh of students training the students throughout India in different zones.
I must say, sir, it must have been a difficult journey. So my next question, or I want to intriguing, I am very intriguing to know that. So 1 lakh students are very tough, and nowadays we are seeing that education has been a people are seeing that as a business. So I want to ask that how Skyskill is trying to help the students. So how they are complementing the business and helping out students.
So in this case, I would see that we didn't start Skyrider Institution to go for a business as an entrepreneur. Himanshu sir and me, we started this Skyrider Institution to solve a practical problem of the student. So the main problem was jobs. First was the job, and the second was the pricing. There were lot number of educational institutes, lot number of edtech platforms throughout India. Those were providing those who were providing internships. They were providing different kinds of short-term program. They were providing different kinds of long-term program, but the cost was very high. So we didn't just start this Skyskill as a business. We started to help the student because we are very much acquainted with the graduation period, the financial support that our parents give us because we have been the mechanical student recently and we have passed our mechanical engineering. So we know the burden in the parents that they bore. So we have started this program to help the students. So we charge a very minimal charge from the students, just the training charge, nothing else, just a training charge that has to be very minimal in the market. So that's how we started, just to help the student, and probably now we have a student accumulation of great numbers. So Skyskill was never into getting business. It was just to help the student as per their job aspect or the training or the skill development purpose.
And definitely, I have seen that comparing the other institutions, it has giving live classes
Yeah.
and the fees are very affordable.
Yes.
So, in that perspective, we can move on to the today's topic, which is the roadmap to automotive engineering.
Yeah.
So, I just want to ask, in 2024, there has been hell lot of difference in the skill set.
Obviously.
So, what a freshly graduated engineer student should know or to acquire these skills, which you will suggest?
See, first of all, I would like to suggest the students, the ongoing students, those who are going through their graduation. First of all, you have to be the things that you're learning in the college, that is also mandatory. That is also mandatory. Even if it is a theoretical thing, that is also mandatory to crack the interview. The interview process is little bit tough process because after COVID, the way of recruiting process from the different companies has been changed. So
Right.
before we had a prospect that if someone is skilled in CATIA, then he's the skilled one in the team and he was going to get a job in the higher package. But now the scenario has been changed. They are looking for a person who is multi-skilled, who is having skills in different softwares or different fields, different projects. He is getting selected. So the student has to be little bit hardworking. They have to take up the things very confidently because the 4 years of journey that we're covering in the BTech life, that is very much important. Because being mechanical engineer, I know a lot of students,
Right.
they tell that this 4 years we have enjoyed the life, but it's not the fact. It's not the fact. You have to work on your communication skills. You have to work for your technical skills. You have to go through different kinds of books, different kinds of technical aspects. Even if internships, lot number of internship programs are being developed by Skyskill and many other tech platforms as well. So you can join that to help yourself to grow up your skills, to develop your skills. So at least the student has to learn, has to go through that, has to understand. If or he or she has to go for a core sector job or any kind of job in future, he has to clarify the technical skills, the communication skills, the happy reasoning sessions. Then we have our practical skills, whatever we are going through. So all these skills has to be cleared and students should have knowledge as for that purpose.
Definitely. So I learned that you told us something about book. So which the viewers are very intrigued to know because recently I gone through the LinkedIn page of Skyy Skill Academy. So recently you have launched a book on electric vehicles.
Yes. We have launched a book for the students because we are into now. We have everyone knows that electric vehicle field is now growing day by day.
Yeah.
Even if Indian government is helping, Indian government is focusing on the electric vehicle sector more often as compared to automobile sector. So for helping those students, we have successfully we have generated a book which is from the Skyy Skill. Is the name of the book itself is the basics of electric vehicle technology. So it will be soon be kept live in our website. So towards the end, I will definitely will have a glimpse of that book. I will be showing that. So yeah, we have developed a book for helping the students to go through the electric vehicle technology.
Yeah, to all the viewers, I will tell that that book is very intriguing. Even though I got to look over it in the first copy, so I think you are in for a great treat. So regarding today's session, I will tell that you can also ask the questions because today's session will be very interactive. So you can ask in the chat box or you can raise your hand. We can unmute you and you can ask your questions there. Ravi has a question, sir. When will the boot camp starts?
Boot camp in the sense like the offline training program, I guess.
I guess, sir, the offline training program. So,
Yes.
so to answer, yeah.
So Ravi, the offline classes are being planned to be it will be starting on in the month of August, probably for our offline student at Hyderabad. So our team will be implementing the same thing by July 15th or 16th. We'll be implementing the same through mail and by our call. We will be implementing the same to you. So be patient. By August, you will be notified for the boot camp or the offline training program that you're asking for.
Okay. So I think, Ravi, that answers your questions because by August 1st, our classes are going to start. Counseling session you can take at our website www.skyyskill.com, or else you can have a complete counseling by over the call in the helpline number in our website. So I hope that answers your question, Ravi. So we have one question from Venkat Sai Kumar. So as an electrical student, which skill we want to learn?
Being an electrical engineer, I would suggest because if you ask my suggestion, there are a lot of opportunities in the field of electric vehicle electronics as well. So you can try for both of the things. If you're going for electric vehicle, then there is electrical that we have specially designed for the students of electrical engineers. You can refer to that. Obviously, you can get an idea up to that. So there is a lot of job opportunities in the field of electric vehicle that are going to come down towards the end of 2024. So probably that in that perspective, you can get your core sector job in that field.
So I will come to that, sir. On electric vehicle, I have a different set of questions. So let me just clarify all the questions of student. So Sai Ganesh Nanguri has a question, sir, on what skills and software do we need to learn as an automotive engineer?
See, being an automotive engineer, there are different kinds of jobs that can be performed by an automotive engineer. You can be a design engineer, you can be a production engineer as well. You can be what we can say analysis engineer as well. You can be an troubleshooting engineer as well. So in different fields, we have different kinds of jobs. So if you're looking for software, then I would suggest you can go for the basics of AutoCAD. Then you can go for KTR, SolidWorks that can help you to get into a core sector job in the designing field. I would suggest not in CAD, you can also grab some knowledge about CAD, CAM, CAE so that because nowadays industries are looking for a person who is multi-skilled. So you can grasp some knowledge, some softwares from CAD, some softwares from CAM and some softwares from CAE that can help you to get a job easily.
So, sir, as you said about the software, so as you are also have been a trainer, so I would like to know which software are hardest to learn and which are slightly easy to grasp.
In that context, AutoCAD is the basic fundamental of all the designing software. AutoCAD, like everyone is very much, I guess, all mechanical engineers are very much acquainted with the AutoCAD 2D and 3D. Before learning AutoCAD, the basic engineering drawing is also very much important. That includes your JD&T. different views, your first angle projection, third angle projection, all those things are very much important. So that basic part has to be cleared in the initial stage. Then second part, he can go up to AutoCAD, learning the 2D and the 3D programming things in AutoCAD. Then the easiest software is the SolidWorks, because SolidWorks is very much user friendly, that can be easily learned. But to be a perfect designing engineer, CATIA is the most important thing that I should suggest everyone, because it's not user friendly. It's a little bit difficult for the user. It is not that user friendly as compared to AutoCAD and SolidWorks.
Okay.
But CATIA is the most usable software in different kinds of renowned industries. If you talk about Ashok Leyland, you talk about Toyota, you talk about any company, they are very much acquainted with CATIA. So it's the most important software. So I would suggest, if you can go for AutoCAD, then SolidWorks, then probably you can go for CATIA. That would give you a small jump towards the learning the CATIA. After, if you're completing SolidWorks, then CATIA. Then you have Creo, you have Creo software, then you have Unigraphics software.
So
then
these
you
are
can
just the stepping stones.
stepping stones you
like-
have to clear. So you have to just know what after what has to be completed. You should not go on a flow that yes, I have to complete all the
Randomly,
things.
yeah.
Yes, all the things cannot be completed. So first of all, complete your basics. Then one by one, you can jump up your higher end softwares.
So students, to summarize that, I will tell that the topics which you were thinking that it's boring, the projection, engineering drawing, which is the inevitable thing. So you just need to have serious on that, because even I also skipped that.
It's
So that are very important. The things which you are skipping, it will be important in the industry.
because the basic fundamental things are now very much important in because recently we had a couple of interviews for companies for design engineer, because couple of students they joined. So there I found out the interviewers are asking questions about the basics first. It's not about what they have learned, what they have gone through. No, they're asking just the basic. How confident you are in giving the GD&Ts and the projections and all those things. Once you are doing that, then you are clarifying the technical round. So it's the most important part. So students, those who are in the session or those who are going for interviews, I would suggest to please clarify those basic fundamentals first, then you should go for the interview.
So Sheikh Mohammed has a question, sir. As a mechanical engineering student, what course should I learn?
Sheikh, if you're a mechanical engineer, probably that is being a mechanical engineer, I would suggest there is a more opportunity in the field of electric vehicle, automotive, even if in the field of electric vehicle as well and designing field as well. There are a lot of opportunities you can choose. So it's the first and very much important. You should look after what field are you interested in. Or if you're interested in designing, then you should go completely into designing, go for CAD, CAM, CAE, lot of opportunities are there. So if you're into electric vehicle, you can go for that as well, learning different softwares on that, learning the hands-on practical. You should go for different kinds of motors, controllers, connections. All those things are available in the market, and even if in our Skyyskill as well. So that's the first perfect thing you should look after. For what topic are you interested, and in which job line you are interested in, then you should go for doing the job.
So as we are dwelling more into, as you have answered that they should go for the designing or electric vehicle field. So I am seeing nowadays that the LinkedIn is becoming Instagram for the student.
Yes, I was just going to say that itself. Yes.
So that's the concerning thing which I am seeing, that they are updating their LinkedIn as an Instagram tool, that they are updating everything. So what are the hacks and what are the things that students should make the portfolio in their LinkedIn?
Yeah, talking about the portfolio, I should start with a basic part. If someone wants to be a design engineer, your portfolio seems to be the projects that have been assigned to you. You have to be very much. So now LinkedIn is what we can say. LinkedIn, as you said, LinkedIn has become an Instagram for the job founders and the job recruiters as well. So that's a place where you can easily get in contact with any company, and you can easily get in contact with any kind of HR or any kind of position there itself. So to come in contact or you have to come in touch with those things, you have to be very much active. At least the things that you are completing, the projects that you are completing, you should upload that things. The certificates that you are achieving, you should upload those things. and you should be very much active, because LinkedIn has now become the most probable place where a student can get placements through that itself. You have no need to reach to a company's HR, you have to call them, send your CV. It's a long process.
Correct.
So now this LinkedIn has made the process of recruitment very easy. So you have to be very much active. The students, those who are newly coming up to this graduation period, if you don't have a LinkedIn account, because I have been to those colleges and have seen students, they don't know about LinkedIn. So that LinkedIn account you should be created by yourself. So you have to create those things and start preparation for that. Being an design engineer, or be if you're going for a production engineer, or you are being for an electric vehicle engineer, all your what we say, your certificates, your achievements should be updated in the LinkedIn profile itself. So where you can come in contact, or you can come in the eye of the recruiter, and it will be easy for you to crack the jobs.
So in short, I was just trying to say that sir is just summarizing that use your LinkedIn, make connection in LinkedIn, but not in Instagram. That is actually not the right time to use that. You should invest more time on your LinkedIn, because I have seen many of the students are getting connected to a senior HR, to a CEO level very easily on LinkedIn, which is very rarely nowadays. We used to send blank emails in the mailbox, but it is getting spammed. Right?
If I go saying on my journey in this mechanical field of getting into a job, we used to get the email IDs from the website, collect the email IDs, and we used to send emails. So whether it is getting rejected or it is getting selected, that was like nothing.
Even
we
we
don't
are
have any
not
idea.
getting the replies for that.
No.
Even getting that mail also, we have to send our contact details multiple times.
We didn't
Right.
have that options of LinkedIn.
Correct.
So we failed at that point of time. So I guess the students, at least you can know this process, like this is the point where you can grasp your achievements and get a practically a job from this profile.
Okay. So one feedback is from Hemant that my seniors suggested me to join after their great feedback. Hope I will enjoy and get placed too.
Obviously. Hemant, obviously, thanks to the senior who has referred you, but coming to Skyyskill, if you are joining Skyyskill, I would make the things very clear, because we are a skill development platform, not an institute. So first of all, Tanmaya has already given the introduction that we are a skill development platform, not an institute. So being a skill development platform, we are very much particular about the development of the student. We will be focusing on your development. Like if you are technically not strong, then we will be helping you to grow technically. If your communication skills are weak, then we will help you to grow on that basis. If you are anywhere we find any deficiency in your getting into the journey of your job, then we will be helping you on that prospect. So whenever you are starting the journey, make a thing very clear. The duration of the program, that duration is completely yours, because you are investing the money over here. So that duration is confined, and you should not divert your mind from the first anywhere else rather than this course, or if you are going for any internship program. Second, Skyskill has different rules and regulations, because we are very much particular about jobs, because we are guaranteeing a job to the students. So here we make one thing very clarified: your attendance, your projects, your assignments are very much mandatory. If you miss out some point there, then you will probably that can hamper your placements. And the last thing, Skyskill offers a 100% placement guarantee. That doesn't mean that we are going to serve the job on a plate. So it's a 50-50 of partnership, as everyone knows. If everyone knows, when opening batsman of Tendulkar and Sehwag, they used to come up to the field, there was a partnership. So here the partnership comes 50-50% of partnership. 50% of partnership means 50% of efforts that is being given by Skyskill, 50% by the student. That makes a complete 100% where a student gets placed in a company. If that is not there, I'm a little bit sorry.
Yes, sir, definitely. I will just summarize that. So what the placement structure is arriving that if you are attending the classes, then definitely you are upgrading your skills. And based on that, you will be placed anyhow, because if you will go through the LinkedIn, you can just check that those are the skills right now required in the industry. So I hope, sir, that summarize your
Yes,
answers.
yes, yes. Because our person, like our trainers, Skyskill is the only one platform where we provide live sessions. That's what we
Exactly.
conclude in the first clause itself, that we are providing live sessions, one-to-one live sessions, so student can actually feel like they're sitting in a class. They should
Exactly.
not feel like we are going through a video and we cannot ask the doubts. So we prefer like wherever you have a doubt at the same point of time, that has to be clear, right? So our trainers are very much of like they are very much skilled, and they will definitely help the students to clarify the doubts and all. So this point of time, we are very much particular that the placements are very mandatory for the students. So their regular coming up to the classes will definitely help them to clarify the doubts, and obviously this attendance. That's why we have made those mandatory. So we are not making this as an institute that you have to come. It's a mandatory purpose because this will help actually the student liberally.
Right. Because in the era of 15-second
Yes.
reels, their focus get diverted, because if they will watch the recorded classes, definitely the terms of heat transfer, solid mechanics won't be intriguing for you. So if you attend the live classes, then only you can understand. And if you are facing doubt, like we are asking in the classes, you can ask directly, sir, I am not understanding this, can you repeat that? So that's how you can upgrade yourself. And in that manner, I think definitely anyone can be get placed, because this is what has been happening in the industry right now. So yeah. So I think you are asking something.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
You can go for the next.
So I think Sahil has a questions that, can I get internship in Mahindra and Toyota as an engineer? Currently, I am studying fourth year mechanical engineering.
I forgot the name.
Sahil.
Sahil. So Sahil, yes, definitely you can get an internship in Toyota and Mahindra. So before I confirm that you can get or not, so before I shall clarify one thing. So there is the Mahindra and the renowned companies like Toyota and Mahindra, they go through a small examinations for internship. So that has a that is very much particular. So if you want to get internship in those companies, then you have to clarify those exams. Or else, the second option I can give you, Skyskill has collaborations with different companies like Ashok Leyland, Bosch, TVS, and many more companies. In the collaborations with them, we provide different kinds of internship. So getting into this Skyskill platform can also help you to get a industrial certificate. So the second purpose is when you go for companies, the companies is deliberately into their production, their manufacturing, their rate of work culture. So they won't give any attention to the new intern or new interns who have come interns. So the internship becomes very much dull for the student. But here we are a set of trainers. We have a set of trainers, those who are specified into those fields. Like if it is two-wheeler or if it is four-wheeler, then in those fields, the trainers are very much streamlined to provide the trainings on what we can say. If you talk about an engine or we can talk about a gearbox, so the trainers are there to provide you each and everything there itself. So Sahil, it's I gave you the both the line way, both options I gave you. So it's up to you what you are choosing.
I think Sahil, you can choose either of them, but as I will say from the experience, the second one would be better.
Lot of I guess a lot of students in recent years, those who have come down for summer internships, they have come down to Skyy Skill Academy, and they have enjoyed the training program in our offline centers in Hyderabad and Odisha. So yeah, it will be a different kind of what we can say experience when you come down to our offline centers.
Yeah. So there is a question for myself. So this session is available in Hindi. So Tinku, actually, people from all over India and world are joining with us. So for that reason, we have kept this session in English. But definitely, I think you have the access. You can connect to our team. You are already a student, so I think we can interact in English, Hindi for you. So Hemant, yeah. Okay. Harshil has a question, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So again, Harshil has a question that, what are the companies or courses Skyskill is providing for working professional to be an automotive engineer?
So basically, I understand like what are the companies those are coming for recruitment drive or
Right.
yeah. So Harshil, I would make the things clear. I should not make the things a little bit clumsy. So coming up to our training program, all our training program is certified from the renowned government authority, that is ASDC, Automotive Skill Development Council. Automotive Skill Development Council is one of the government authority that controls all the training program based on any automobile trainings. So the training program that is being provided here clarifies all the rules and regulations of each and every company you talk about, even if it is a two-wheeler sector company or it's a four-wheeler sector company. So whatever is being taught over here, it's clarified from ASDC. And the second one, the second opportunity that now we are providing the students, I guess Tanmaya is very much acquainted. We have collaborated with IIT Kanpur and IIT Guwahati. In the recent months, we have collaborated. So with their collaborations, we are giving certification, right? So all those certificates are valid throughout India and throughout internationally as well. You can use those certificates. And the last thing I would conclude, the companies, for a fresher, it's not possible to get into a renowned companies like if you talk about Ashokil and Bosch, because they require a experience of 1 or 2 years. So what we do is we concern different sister concern companies, those who come down for the placement. So recently we had CAD Zone, we had Design Tech, those who are the sister concern companies for the number of big companies, those who have come down. So definitely we are what we can say, we are building the platform where a student can get into whatever things we are dreaming. So if a student is dreaming to get into Bosch, then we will make the way out for him.
Exactly.
So this is the way how, like, once you are getting the training program, we will place you for some 1 to 2 period of 2 years of time. We'll place you for in a company. After getting the experience, we will push you to Bosch. So this is how the dream is completed here itself. Here, so we do not directly talk about like the one who is coming is directly going to be placed in BMW, he's going to be directly placed in Audi. So they required some kind of experience. So that experience is being provided by Skyyskill and the sister concern companies of the background localities.
So I actually love the transparency which Skyyskill is setting up the example, because nowadays that is being absent, because many they are in the clouded when they join any institutions, that what will the roadmap after that. So for that reason, we have actually coming here for that clarity. And to Sahil answer your questions, I will tell you that the working professional student, they have their opportunity to join with us. We have actually a course named as Advanced Certification with CAD, CAM and CAE, which is a perfect course, or you can say perfect roadmap for a working professional, as they will be only joining in the online session. And with that, they will be getting skilled in the computer-aided designing, engineering and manufacturing. And what else it can be done? It is guided by the team of EICT and IIT Guwahati. So that's actually the opportunity which you should look for, because being the alumni of IIT along with the working professional experience, it will boost your chances and in upgradations. So I think Harshil, I was and Sir clear on your questions. Okay. So, Sir, Ravi has a question which I think Ravi has asked in the Google form also. Yes. So he has passed out in 2017 and he has a gap of near to 7 years. So what can be done in that case?
The question looks really tough, because 7 years of gap is a little bit tough. But still, I would suggest Ravi, if that's the case, the Skyyskill comes into, because I have already told you, Skyyskill stands for helping out the student. So here, what we can do is we can offer you a internship at Skyyskill itself. So you can continue the job. With that, you can also get some experience from us itself, because yes, I haven't told that because Skyyskill is also involved in developing three-wheeler and four-wheeler electric vehicles to Indian market. So we are also into the manufacturing sector as well. And also we have a different zone where we develop different kinds of electric vehicle, robotics, drone labs for different colleges. So I guess there's some issue.
Okay, just there is a slight glitch, guys. Just wait a minute. Okay, sorry
Yeah.
for that.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. So
Okay, okay. I think in short, I will like to say that Ravi, all you have to do is first of all get acquainted or upskill your domain, because there has been huge gap. For that, you need to cover. You need to have at least the skill set in that level. I think there is some glitch. Uh, just wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Next question, sir. Sorry, guys. Uh, Okay. There is a question from Nalge. So, hi sir, on behalf of COVID-19, our batch get passed our 12th by not writing the exams. So, but at present, I am pre-final year of engineering. But will this become a black mark in my career as an automobile engineer?
probably I forgot the name is Chidambar.
Chidambar.
Chidambar, nothing like that. It's nothing like that. So when a person is skilled enough to perform the jobs in the industry or any kind of workplace, so there is nowhere this COVID-19 comes into existence, because we have way back we have left COVID-19. We have come over COVID-19. So don't worry about that COVID-19. You keep on scaling, keep on learning things. Definitely, if once one day, anytime you can see your hard work will come into work.
Okay. So I think that answers your question, because Siddhambar, I have seen many students. So let's say, sir, for the recent example, you must remember Anand.
Yes, yes,
He
yes.
has a 10 years of experience. So guys, if you want, you can just take his example. You can visit our LinkedIn page and you can see his testimonial that Mr. Anand has a 10 years of gap. He was preparing for civil services. So he has passed out in 2014 and he joined our course in 2023.
2023, yes.
23 January.
January.
And he recently got placed in the industry right now, and he was joined in the very good package, Siddhambar. So there is a question from Sheikh Muhammad again. Let me just show you that. Okay. I have interest in EV sector, sir, but I am not interested in design sector field. Could you explain what are the other domains available in EV side? Suggest me other domain available in EV.
Okay. See, I'll come down to this EV sector. I thought of explaining you those things. So EV has a big, EV electric vehicle has a big market in India. So if I talk about the companies like Tata, then we talk about Hyundai, I talk about Mercedes. So recently Tata has planned to set up a manufacturing hub at Rajasthan. Next, Tata has also planned to set up an what we say a commercial manufacturing setup at what we can say Ludhiana, right? Then Tata Mahindra has already he has already has settled up with the new vehicles coming into the market, and he has approached to Tamil Nadu government as well to set up its manufacturing hub. So electric vehicle sector is not related to only designing, right? It is also related to manufacturing. It's all related to production as well. So an electric vehicle has different segments. Like once it is designed, it has to go for manufacturing, then production, then assembly line. Then you have the electrical department who makes up the connection. Then lastly, you have the testing team, those who test the vehicle. So guys, this is not like only design. If I talk about electric vehicle, it's not up to designing. There are a lot of opportunities like in manufacturing, production, what we can say, testing, all those things also you can open up because new industries are coming up, opportunities are coming up. So you have to skill, you have to learn the things before that arrives here. You have to be skilled enough to get selected there. So it's time to come down because if I say Skyskill being the leading what we can say skill development platform, we are more focused on the electric vehicle training program in our job scenario. Like we have our hybrid electric vehicle course where we teach students about different aspects, different softwares, different process of manufacturing, different process of production, different process of electrifying the vehicle. So that course involves all those things. Secondly, we are also focused in establishing labs in different colleges because we are focusing on this electric vehicle job opportunities going to expand in such a way by 2030, there will be approximately more than 1 lakh job opportunities for the student in India. So we are looking for that. So that's why we are expanding our labs throughout India so that we can at least give them basic knowledge or the advanced knowledge, whatever is required for a student throughout. So it's a great time. You can opt any electric vehicle job, skill yourself. Obviously, there's opportunity upcoming. Even if it is not in designing sector, it's maybe for electric vehicle manufacturing, production, and other sectors as well.
So that's very nice of to know about. There is so many because I have also not known about these sectors.
Yes. So recently I was discussing with my teammates and my training team as well. So this is the latest updates I have been got. We have a new company that has arrived in India that is called BYD. Build Your Dreams.
Yes.
Build Your Dreams. That has already arrived in India and it is also expanding its hubs to get new electric vehicles throughout the India. So obviously there also we have opportunity where it will take Indian talents or Indian skilled engineers are required there itself. So opportunities are there. We are unable to find out because as I said, we are more into Instagram, not into LinkedIn. So that's
I
the
think,
time.
sir, the company which you said it will
Yes.
start its venture from BYD
Yes.
because it is BYD.
BYD. So, guys, it's the time already. It's the high time. You can opt for this electric vehicle training programs. Yes.
Yes. So I have one complaint for many of students because that's I have been hearing more than all of the students are complaining that the Skyy Skill Academy has its offline centers only at Hyderabad. When are you planning to expand it?
So for those students, those who are complaining, so for that, I'm very sorry. We haven't reached, but yes, Skyyskill is now Skyyskill. Initially, we had a center in Odisha, second one is in Hyderabad. Now, Skyyskill is planning to get 2 more centers in upcoming year itself in Pune and Bangalore, right? Okay. Because to get the student, we got many of the references and many of the questions why there is no Skyyskill offline centers in nearby places. Correct. So our management had decided that for upcoming year, we are going to expand to Pune and Bangalore, right? It's not like we haven't planned. We had planned because Hyderabad was the first initial platform nearer to Odisha where we had a huge fruitful of engineering students. So we planned it there. But we had already the plan. It was in our road. As I said, roadmap is already there with Skyyskill that we are going to expand to Pune and Bangalore as well. So probably you will be getting a good news by end of this year. So till then you have to be a little bit patient and Hyderabad center is already open for that. Yes.
Yeah, so I will tell you that even if you want to upskill now, I think it's a high time because in this year we have been seeing that the government is planning more jobs in the sector of e-mobility. And as we are into the e-mobility, we have seen that very close.
Yes.
So I think there is one last question from Yash. I have 2+ year experience in automotive. I am working on MATLAB and Simulink, ADAS feature of vehicle. How would this course helpful for me? I am a working professional. Thank you. Yes.
So Yash, I am happy to know that you are a working professional and you have experience of 2 years in automotive and you are working on MATLAB and Simulink. So I would suggest this MATLAB and Simulink with in automotive sector is quite a very rare combination that I have ever seen. So probably this combination is a very what I can say fortunate. We are very fortunate to work on these fields, and I would suggest to excel on that field as well because MATLAB and Simulink, there are the software itself. Every year, the new versions of softwares are coming down, new possibilities, new workbench has been developed. So I would suggest to work on that and gain some more knowledge on the same field. To that, you should have a separate time where you can at least focus on different software because it's the time where you are now working in MATLAB and Simulink. Suddenly, if there is a requirement of other software, there will be a little bit difficult for you to switch. So at that point of time, you would require the help of other softwares as well. So at least you should have some other experiential knowledge on different softwares like CAD or CAM as well. So my preference will be that you should at least learn any CAD software by the point of time. Rest of the things, obviously, you are doing great. Good to hear that.
So lastly, sir, I think we are at the end of the session.
Yes.
So students, the last question would be from our team that what advice would like to give, sir, the students or the working professional join today. So at last, what would like to enlighten them with?
See, this there is a timeline what everyone has seen when I was also a kid. I was also a kid, so my parents used to say, um, it's only the schooling time. Once you complete, you are done with your education and you are free to go and you're free to anything. So once I completed my 10th, I came to know that 11th and 12th was the most important thing.
Yes, yes.
There, everyone says you clear this 2 years, then it's you are free, then you can do anything, whatever you want. After completing 12, I came to know that then you have to do the graduation. This 4 years of graduation is very much important. You clear these things, then you can do anything, whatever you want. After completing graduation, it's a job profile where the actual struggle starts. So, guys, this place of job, what we talk about, it sounds very easy. Like I will do job in a core sector, I will do a job in the IT sector, I will do a job in any kind of manufacturing sector. It sounds very easy, but it's very difficult. It needs hard work, it needs dedication, it needs struggle, it needs a lot of patience to achieve that. So my first and foremost thing, be patient, do hard work, and keep struggling. That will obviously get you a job profile, right? So that's what is my final thing. Yeah. So keep on skilling. At least start learning different softwares or different kinds of courses coming up in our uh, different edtech like educational platforms like Skyskill and many more companies also there. At least keep on learning the things. The knowledge never goes anywhere. It somewhere and somewhere this will come into existence and it will help you at some point of time. So never think like that. If I'm learning something, that will go in vain. So it will obviously will help the student, help you in some way. It will help you out.
Yeah, you can see, for example, the heating effect of electric current, which we are learning. It is right now required to repair your heaters.
Yes.
Right.
So keep learning. At least the process of skilling should go on.
Yes. So with that, I think we are at the end of the session, and I thank Siddhant Sir for having at such a short notice and enlightening the young students.
Thank you. I had loved, like, I would love this session. If you are planning for a furthermore session, I would love to come down, and I prefer motivating students. I prefer interacting with the students, and I prefer helping the students. If they're in some problems, I help the students for the purpose. I'm always there to help you out. Just let me know. I'm just a call away.
Definitely, sir. We will be requiring more. Don't worry about that. I will always register you.
Not a problem. So
Okay.
before leaving, I would just place a small gift to Tanmaya because from my team. So
Yeah.
it's the book Introduction to Electric Vehicle Technology. It's being launched by Skyyskill. So I would
Thank you,
prefer
sir.
that to Tanmaya.
So I would love, because this is the book I was looking forward for. So this was my motivation for today's session.
So probably this book has been designed in such a way from the trainers of Skyy Skill Academy. for the students, the newly students, those who are planning to get into electric vehicle field, to know the basics and the complete idea about how an electric vehicle actually works. So this can be an what I can say. This can be a proper problem solver for all the students. So very soon, within 10 to 15 days, this book is going to be officially available in our website. So please be live, and please be keep on coming to our website to get the further updates.
So if I will tell you that this book contains all the topics, means all of the 4 years of your engineering are in the single book. So I think definitely you should look. This is the most motivating factor for me, because the book contains all the topics which I have learned in the first year and even in the third year also. So heat transfer, EV, everything is covered, guys. So I think you are in for a great treat. And with before ending the session, I will answer some of the students from our ongoing classes. So Devgad, as I have seen that you have already registered. The recent batch is going to be started from 1st of August. I think all of you who are planning for the new sessions, we are going to start it by August 1st. And it's going to be great session, because in that we have been added some modules which are surprise for the students. So we will revealing that in the next info sessions. So stay tuned for Skyy Skill Academy Instagram page, LinkedIn, and I think you should tune for the LinkedIn more, because that's where you will get the job related updates. And with that, thank you. That is from our team side, and a good night.
Thank you all.